Okay, so today I'm going to talk real quick about the Ninten-Drawer, mainly because I think it's super cool and it uses magnets, and I love anything that uses magnets. If you're not familiar with it, you should check it out, but anyway, highly recommend. So it's great. It's normally great just for playing a game. You know, grab your game. Played this one last night. Pop it in here. It's kind of nice because it slides in really easily right there. Punch it, and boom, got the game going. Oh, that sound's about to start on it. There it goes. All right, so, and when you pull it back out, it comes out to here. It's got this little slidey path here because it's attached with a ribbon cable. This one's a little thicker PCB, so it sticks a little bit more, holds on to it a little longer. But thinner PCBs, it's not bad. Well, I also like to play Famicom games in here. If you didn't know, your US, NES, or other, European probably or whatever can play Famicom games. So normally what I would do to play a Famicom game is, well, there's a couple things. One, I got this converter thing a while back, which you can plug in like that, pop in your Famicom game right here, and then it lets you play it. What is also fun about this is actually if you use this with the RAM adapter and the Famicom disk system, which is this guy, you actually can play Famicom disk games too on your NES, which is super cool. No modding necessarily, it just needs to be able to connect to it. If you have a top loader, you can just plug it into the top loader as well. So anyway, let's take that out for a second. But what I just realized with the Ninten-Drawer, which is super cool, is that I can go for an official Famicom converter setup, and that's with this guy right here. So if you haven't seen this before, Nintendo actually put these official Famicom converters into some of the early 5-screw games. So like Hogan's Alley and Duck Hunt and a few others had these in some of the 5-screw ones. Not all of them had it, but some of them did. Because they were basically having trouble keeping up with the amount that they needed to manufacture of the cartridges in the US. They had a whole bunch of Famicom stock lying around, so they put the board of the Famicom in this, and you can see it's a tiny little board in there, and then connect it to this, and then they put all of that inside of your cartridge, and it would work for US audiences. So anyway, so technically an official adapter of Famicom to NES from Nintendo. So if you didn't know, this actually fits really nicely right into the bottom of a Famicom cartridge as well. So I'm gonna snug this up real quick, and I'll set this in there like that. And now I'll finish pushing it in. Okay, so as you can see, it fit in there really nicely, really snug into the cartridge. It holds in there just fine. It doesn't feel forced or like it's breaking the plastic, but it does feel snug. This bottom piece here too, if it doesn't work the first time you try it, you might have to flip this whole black piece around into this, because I think these have a certain orientation they have to be in order to work. But this is how mine looks with all this stuff on the back and flipped around. So if it doesn't work one way, just flip this black piece around, try it the other way. Also, you can try flopping out just this green card if it's not working for some reason. But then basically slide it in here. Also love that basically with the Ninten-Drawer, because of the way that ribbon cable works and how far it comes forward, you can slide this into the connector. You have to feel it a little bit. And then there we go, felt the connector. It's snug into the connector now. I love that it has the label. Ninten-Drawer still has the label nicely. And then we power it on. And there we go. Yeah, so playing Famicom games with your Ninten-Drawer and your official Nintendo adapter. Or you can, pick up one of these guys or something similar to do that, but pretty cool. Oh, and when you need to take it out, so I just powered it off. There's enough give here that you can kind of slide real carefully. You can grab either side pretty easily. It's still holding onto that ribbon cable, so that's really nice that it has that. It's in there snug enough that it will just let go of the little bit of the connector that it's holding without pulling any of this out, because this PCB is pretty thin, so it just lets go right away on that one. Thicker PCBs, I found that it does hold on to them a little more snugly, like the first one I showed. But for the most part, it works pretty well. So there you go. And even though I love the Ninten-Drawer, and before I've had the blinking light one, I've had other things like that, I will say nothing still quite feels the same as when you can open it up and do the clicky. I do kind of miss that still. So for any of you that are making these alternative sliding things to hold the cartridge better and to play the games better, if you can come up with a version that still does this and also uses like that ribbon cable or a mechanism that makes it actually connect better, I would 100% buy that. So thanks all. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments, and feel free to check out some of my other videos.